What's up, everybody? This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United. Hopefully, we get more people tapping in. Man, bad news in the YouTube Yarda in the YouTube world, man. What's going on? Why is there so much drama? Like Rodney King says, why can't we all just get along? But I'm gonna get more people to tap in, and we'll talk about what we have to talk about. Definitely, this is a big story on YouTube right now, so I had to tap in and give in my 2 cents. So shortcuts. Let's see if more people join in and we'll talk about it. But man, drama. What's going on with YouTube, man? It just seems like all the prison channels are going at it at each other. It's crazy. It's not no bueno. What's up, Shorty? Shorty B. Shorty Beezy. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about it a little bit more in depth once we get more people on here. But I definitely wanted to tap in and give my 2 cents about it because Flacco is somebody that I have talked to in the past. Never had a problem with them. I don't have a problem with anyone that knows me. I'm neutral in any situation. You know what I mean? But I've talked to Flacco in the past, and he was always cool with me. I never had a problem with him. He always seemed level-headed whenever I talked to him. Gunner, I talked to him a little bit a long time ago. Been a long time. But yeah, man, just amazing the turn of events that have been going on here. You know, so everything is allegedly what I'm about to speak about. Um, it's just you guys probably already heard about what happened. Those of you who maybe haven't tuned in, but yeah, it's just a drama on YouTube. It seems like that's why I don't get into drama. That's why I keep the drama for your mama. Keep the drama for your mama. Keep it away from me. But I definitely want to throw my 2 cents. You know, looks like I'm alone on here. I'm surprised more people ain't on. You know what I mean? Let's see. Like that, I could get to talking more about what the subject is. Let me text a few people. Let them know I'm on. What's up? What's up, Mike Wallace? Maybe I don't know who was. I'm not sure who was shot. We'll talk about it. Now we got a few more people. What's up, Mike? So I never got interviewed or talked to Flacco online. I think I might have gone on a live with him maybe once or twice, but when I did the Comics Perspective interview a long time ago, it was actually with Rojo and Gunner. I thought it was going to be with Rojo and Flacco at the time. Um, but at the time, it's I never really get to talk to him in person. Now we did talk a little bit on the side. A couple of times I had a couple conversations with him, especially early on when I was trying to get my channel monetized. Um, Talked to him a few times, on IG. He would always send me like new videos or new spills when he throw them my way. I remember one time I told him, "What's up with all this drama, bro?" You know, and exactly, allegedly, I said that at the beginning of this live. So, I've talked to Flacco a little bit here and there. He's always been cool with me. I never had a problem with him. You know what I mean? Never had a problem with anybody really. He's never said nothing bad about me. So, I don't wish bad upon him. I don't. I really don't. It's actually kind of sad to hear about this. If it is true that he did what he did. But Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that it has to go this route. 1312 also went to jail a while back. All this drama with Gunner. You know, yeah, I think he's been on the lives a couple of times, but he never tapped into the live. I think he was in the comments a couple of times. But yeah, so the story that's out there, supposedly they're saying that he's wanted in connection to a double shooting in Pima County, Arizona. Let's read it. Hold on, I got it put up for those who want to hear. So let's see if this is a good one. Let's see. It says Pima County Sheriff Department is looking for a man suspected of shooting two people near West Cortaro Farms Road and North Hartman Lane on Friday, June 9th, which would have been today. Pima County Sheriff deputies were called to Carondelet Marana Hospital at about 2:34 a.m. So it happened in the night, it looks like. To investigate the shooting, which two adults, a man and a woman, were injured. According to the press release issued by Pima County Sheriff Department, the two individuals drove themselves to the hospital. Their injuries were non-life threatening. Upon interviewing the victims, the deputies learned that the shooting took place on the 4200 block of West Calatrava Avenue. Detectives working with the Pima County Regional SWAT served a warrant at the suspect's address. The suspect was not on the property at the time. Pima County Sheriff's Department continued to look for the suspect identified as 45-year-old William Vick. A photo of the suspect below. Anyone with information, call 911. And it shows a picture of Flacco from Convict's perspective, actually. It shows a video from YouTube of him. Crazy, man. So no one was killed, thankfully. You know what I mean? and and no one was killed. It looks like two people were shot, injured. Was it Flacco that did it? That I don't know. I'm not the police. I don't work for the sheriff department. It's up to their investigators to find out what happened. But I heard about this way earlier. One of my subscribers sent me a link, and I thought it was fake at first. I was like, hell nah, he didn't shoot nobody. And then I looked it up, Pima County, Arizona, shooting, and it came up, and I seen Flacco's face. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? And yeah, I was like, that's crazy. And those who want to see the article that I'm reading, if you don't, I'll put it in the link. You guys want to see? Flash should speak on live video. I didn't know about that. Gunner too, man. He's been getting into it with a lot of people on here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. All this drama, it's just like it's unnecessary. You know. There's links to the stories if you guys want to check them out. But unfortunately, looks like Flacco, old William Vick from comics perspective, got himself, like we say in Spanish, in a lío, in un tremendo lío like that. I mean, he didn't kill nobody, but still being a felon with a gun, shooting somebody, if he was the one that did it, allegedly, especially in states like Arizona where they throw the book at you over anything, doesn't look like it's going to pan out very well for him. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Like I said, I have no ill will towards Flacco. He could probably defend himself, but he's wanted for a shooting. So, yeah, he has law enforcement after him. Defending himself from gang members at the moment is the least of his worries. But, yeah, man, it's like it's just sad. Like I said, it's unfortunate, and it's sad to hear that this drama on YouTube going on. Savage Studio was killed last year. You know, all this drama, people putting out fake paperwork. You know what I mean? Now Flacco shooting somebody, it's allegedly. It's like, wow, man. You know, thinking and drinking, having a fallout with Gunner as well, and just like it's just at 13-12 going to jail. It's like, wow, man, what the hell's going on, man? YouTube is becoming a freaking novella, you know? Yeah, it's just as crazy. The tall guy's going to Alcatraz. Yeah, man, the tall guy's in trouble, unfortunately. Seems like it. And like I said, states like Arizona, he's driving to Cali to visit us. But states like Arizona, they don't play in those states, man. Maybe he didn't. If he allegedly did shoot someone, maybe he didn't kill no one, but he's an ex-con with a gun shooting at two people. Unless it was a self-defense, yeah, that's gonna probably carry some time, especially in states like Arizona. Those states don't play, bro. They ain't California. States like Texas, Florida. You know what I mean? Those states, they throw the book at you. You already know those states do not play. Those are the kind of states where they'll send you to life in prison for stealing a candy bar. You know what I mean? That's real talk. Isn't Arizona the state where they used to have the chain gang? I don't know if they still do. Yeah, Savage was. I remember that. That was coming. I think that came coming up on a year. That was about a year ago already. I know it was last summer. It's just like, again, I'm not on here to talk shit about Flacco or about anybody else, but it's just unfortunate, that situation happened. It's crazy. I think all this drama just, drama. The problem with drama is negative, bro. Drama brings negative energy. I know that sounds like a hippie woo woo type of thing, but seriously, when you're negative all the time and you have negative energy, it attracts. It attracts. And it puts it out in the universe in a bad way. And you may not believe me, but that is the reason why when people are negative all the time and they're angry all the time and they're just on this mode like screw the world, that's why bad things end up happening around them or to them, because that negative energy is it's not good. I do not like having that negative energy take over. Yeah, the tent city, that's in Arizona, huh? Take over YouTube reactions. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate. So like, anyone that don't believe me that it's real, I'll post a link right now to the stories I was reading. Anyone that's trying to say I'm making it up or anything, there it is in the comics. You guys want to read it or watch the video? It's not a lie. It's not made up. It really did happen, and it's just unfortunate, man. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know if all the stuff that Flacco was saying beforehand, that like Gunner and other people were coming after him, and and the people were trolling him, and the people turned on them. I really don't know, because I don't know those dudes like that. You know what I mean? But it is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that people can't do YouTube and have fun with it. Why start drama and hating on other people? Again, allegedly, because I don't know if any of this is true. We can only go by what Flacco said, but it's unfortunate, man. And even Gunner, you know what I mean? I've been on his channel before. I have no ill will towards him. He's never done nothing to me or said anything bad about me. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's unfortunate to hear his downfall, you know what I mean, about all the stuff that happened with him. And it's, I don't know. I don't know what's going to be the future of these channels now with all this going on. I mean, Flacco for sure is probably going to be away for a little bit. Most likely, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe he didn't do anything. Who knows? We don't know. Like, again, I don't work for the police. I'm not a sheriff. I don't work for the Pima County Sheriff Department. That's up to them to investigate it. That's what they get paid for. I'm just relaying the messages on the news. But if he did, in fact, do something, then we're probably not going to see him for a while. But yeah, man, it's just unfortunate the egos that some people carry a lot of times, and put this is no push at one person. I'm saying in general, the ego, and I talked about this last night. You know what I mean? Yeah, the only Charlie Chicano. Probably he's the only one that ain't starting drama on here. I didn't know about the people flashing, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of you probably heard that he made a video supposedly exposing American Cholo with some false paperwork, is the story I'm hearing. I didn't actually watch the video where he did it, but I seen a couple of reactions to it, and he did do it. He did apologize though, but still, that's not good. Why put paperwork out there if you're not 100% sure that it's real? Turns out what I heard is that the paperwork is actually of an old guy. The guy was like in his 70s now. And I guess he went to jail when in his 50s in the 90s, um, for dating or whatever. He was with an underage girl that was 16 or something like that. And he just happened to have the same last name as American Cholo. That's the story that I'm hearing. And they just changed the first name and put Gil or Gilbert or whatever, it's the American Cholo's first name. And I know they call him Gil, but his name could be Gilberto or Gil, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's not cool. Because that kind of stuff can get people caught up, man. Throwing fake paperwork out there. It's unfortunate, man. Again, it's just a sad turn of events, especially it being Raza. It's from Northern California. You know what I mean? It's just a bad look. It really is. Which is the reason why I stay in my own lane and I do my own thing, man. I haven't watched prison channels in so long. I used to watch them a lot, but I probably haven't watched a prison channel in like 6 months. you know, and it's just sad. You know what I mean? Because there's room for everybody on here. And there's room for everybody to grow and make money. And I think there's room to not have to do drama. And that's the I really feel that. You know what I mean? There's no reason for us to be hating on each other, talking shit about each other, smutting people up, or making false things about people. That's just not cool. You know what I mean? That's just not cool. That'll never be cool in my book. You know what I mean? But each to their own, I guess, man. Like people say these days, people want to chase clout, I guess, supposedly. But, again, I'm not throwing no shots at anybody. You know, it makes me a little sad to see these downfalls because it didn't have to happen like that, but again, egos and people, thinking they got to prove a point 24/7. People think that they're, oh, I'm this, I'm that, or I was this and that. And it's like, bro, you're not in that lifestyle anymore. Chill out and be yourself, man. You know, that's it. You don't see me acting like I'm something I'm not because I don't have to. I'm just me. And that's it. I'm nobody else. Never can be anybody else. What barbecue? Yeah, man. So I just wanted to tap in a little bit. Yes, I'm gonna make pen pals. Put some money on his books. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's sad to hear. That's all I can say. I'm not happy that happened. I'm not wishing anything bad upon the dude. You know what I mean? If he did the crime, then hey, he has to do the time, right? That's how it goes. Unfortunately, you know. But again, like I said, I don't work for the sheriff department out there, so that's not my job. That's their job to investigate that. You know what I mean? That's what they get paid for. And that's about it. Just want to tell you guys that you guys probably already heard, but yeah, that Flacco unfortunately got in trouble with the law out in Arizona, and it's like they're looking for him. I don't know if he's gotten caught or arrested or turned himself in. That I don't know, but you know, it looks like he's technically on the run, supposedly. What's up, Chris? And like I said, it is sad, man. I said another thing before. I said like a lot of people throw out that, oh, I want to be the voice of the Rasa. I want to put it down for the Rasa, but I know this is the one that people don't want to hear. You can't be a voice for the Rasa if you're gang related or if you're stuck on gang ties, because that's always going to be a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? What's up, Rasa? You know, um, if you're claiming you're for the Rasa, that means you're for the Rasa. It doesn't mean that you're only for the Rasa of one gang and screw the rest. When you're for the Rasa, that means you're for the gente. So being a gang related or tied to gangs and trying to be a voice for the Rasa, it's not going to work because, like I said, uh, it's always going to be a conflict of interest. Because you're always going to be held down by gang ties, unfortunately. And I think some of these dudes on YouTube, they forget that. You know what I mean? Or they just don't understand that concept. That's the only way you're going to be for the Rasa. You have to sever those ties. You know what I mean? If you want to be a quote unquote voice for the Rasa. And I was wrong about Gil. You know what I mean? I kind of threw shots at him a long time ago. I'll admit it. You know what I mean? Because I thought maybe he was very stuck on the politics. And maybe he is to some degree. But he's shown that he at least tries to be a voice for the Rasa. And he tries to put some of his gang past a little bit to the side. You know what I mean? That's right, Timo. But yeah, man, that's a conflict of interest. And unfortunately, street politics and prison politics holds a lot of our Rasa down. So, what do you guys think about today's situation, man, or about all the drama that's been going on YouTube with some of these prison channels or Rasa content creators? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter when he's Honduran. I'm part Salvadorian, so I don't know. He don't represent you. I mean, hey, Cholo, American Cholo, I get it. He's from LA. I don't know if he's a former South Sider or active. I don't think he's active, and I know he comes from that history, bro. But at least he tries. I'll give him that. You know what I mean? And I've talked bad about him. Not bad, but I've thrown some shots at him in the past because I felt he was just stuck in that mentality. But you know, I see him doing good things sometimes. So you know what I mean? No neutrality. Yeah, man. That's why I stay neutral 24/7, bro. I'm cool. I don't have nothing to prove, nor hide, nor nothing for anybody. I said I'm just me. You know. You come off corny. Yeah, it's your opinion, bro. I don't agree with everything that everyone says, and I don't agree with the way everyone comes at it. Everyone's different. This is how it is, you know. But American Cholo he does put it down, and he does have uncomfortable conversations that a lot of people won't touch. And I'll give him that. That I'll give American Cholo. Like when it comes out to calling out double standards, or calls out like people doing bad to the Rasa, I'll give American Cholo. He calls it out. That for sure, I'll give him his credit. And he's interviewed people from Northern California. He's interviewed some Norteños. He's interviewed some upstate Sureños. He's interviewed Gotos, Sardino. So, he recently interviewed Sibo and Jay Diggs. So, he's trying to connect with the Bay. It seems like a lot of these guys are former gang members, and of course they're gonna catch for sure. I know. We were just talking about Flacco. That's where this all started, bro. Allegedly, he shot two people. You know what I mean? No one got killed. It seemed like they were non-life-threatening injuries. It seemed like it was a man and a woman. Not sure if it was, his wife or girlfriend, the girl that used to come on with them. Don't know who it was that got shot. But, you know, Flacco probably had his demons, unfortunately, man. And, when you come from that lifestyle, it's hard to push those demons to the side. It's really hard. And, you know, you could tell that a lot of these YouTube dramas and beefs were getting to him. For sure, you could tell, you know. And he started putting people's addresses out there and putting people on blast, you know what I mean? So, I don't know if it's true, all the stuff that he claims other people did to him, but if it is, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, I don't, again, I don't know what happened. So I'm just relaying the message of what the news story says. Again, I don't work for the Pima County Sheriff's Department. That's up to them to investigate. You know what I mean? It just says they're searching for him because they claim that he might be the suspect of two people being shot. You know, that I don't know. And again, it's allegedly. Unless they prove he did it, then he's gonna have to deal with that. If he gets arrested. But like I was saying earlier, those states, man, those states are not California. True. I mean, I'm not saying the rumors are lies. I'm not saying that whatever Flacco put out there was a lie. I mean, it could be true. I gotta be neutral. I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know who's telling a lie. For all I know, it could be hearsay. She said hearsay. He said, she said hearsay. You know what I mean? And who knows what's true, bro? It's an unfortunate thing that a lot of these Northern California Chicano YouTube channels have gone this route, man. Unfortunately. And I hate to see it, you know what I mean? I really don't like to see it, but you know, it is what it is, man. But yeah, if you guys want to read anything about it, here's a link in the comments. Feel free to watch it. You don't have to take my word for it. I thought it was fake at first when I heard about it. And then I looked it up when I got a little chance. I was like, oh shit, he really is on the run. It's crazy that they used a picture of him from YouTube. Everything it could be. Is he gonna join the ride? I have no idea. Do they even have those in Arizona? I don't know. I don't know what. How? I don't even know what gangs they have in Arizona. What gangs they got in Arizona? Do they got what? Daniels out there, or do they have like their own gangs out there? I know nothing about Arizona. I've only passed through Arizona once, but I know states like Arizona, they're strict. Dudes, chill out with the state pressing on dude. Yeah, it seems that way. And again, I'm not saying he's lying. Maybe he was truthful about what he was saying. Maybe it got to him. Maybe, the stress of it all, and why they turned on him if they really did. I don't know. You know what I mean? Who knows? If they just turned on him just to hate on him, yeah, that's messed up. That's not cool. That's not cool either, you know? And again, like I've said, Convict's Perspective, Gunner, and all them, they've helped my channel a lot. They've when I went on their channels a long time ago, they brought a lot of people to my channel. So I don't forget that. You know what I mean? I don't say I don't appreciate what they did, And again, I'm not talking shit about Gunner or Groho or Flacco or anybody, you know? I'm just stating what happened today because it's big news out there. And, you know, everybody's talking about it. So I'm going to throw in my little 2 cents. Oh, really? Yeah, I do remember him mentioning something about his relationship being messed up because of YouTube. So yeah, man, it's fucked up, bro. It's messed up. It's a messed up situation, bro. Don't do drugs. You ain't that right? That's why I don't do them. This is why I don't get into YouTube beef with anyone because it's just not worth it. It's just a waste of time, a waste of energy, and a waste of breath. What's up, Moneymaker? How you been, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. How's everything been, brother? I'm just chilling. I don't know if you heard the news. Start spreading the news. This weekend, no, it's been kind of slow with the gigs this month. I'm not sure why. Normally we have a lot. I don't have any this month. Oh no, I do have one next weekend. Mm, But yeah, man. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Savage got killed last year. Um, 1312 went to jail. You know, all this dramas happened. Fake paperwork on American Cholo, and now Flacco on the run for supposedly allegedly shooting someone. It's like crazy. Pretty good, man. Ching just got home, sleep, decided to check out the live. Yeah, man. There's a link if you want to watch it, Moneymaker. There's a link to the story so you can see we're not lying. It is true. Yeah, I just got home too myself from working. I'm just chilling. I decided I wanted to go live for a little bit just to tap in with all of y'all. And yeah, man, that's really all I had to say about that. I just wanted to let everybody know. If you probably already heard, but I'm throwing in my two little cents about it again. Like I said, I have no beef with Gunner or with Flacco or Rojo or Dubs or any of those guys. I have no problem with them. I just hope they get their act together. That's all I can say, man. That's it. You feel me? There's a lot of room for us to grow on YouTube. There's no point to be out there doing people bad. Man, I know Yankee hella cool, didn't. Shit, homie got caught up. Yeah, I see this new guy, John. Oh yeah, John D. So he taps him from time to time. Yeah, he said he's from the 30s. It's It'd be bad when Flacco gets caught and sent to prison. Yeah, he's gonna be in another state though. So I have no idea what kind of politics run in those states. I don't know much about Arizona. Do they run by California prison politics or is it different out there? That I don't know. Because I know every state is somewhat different, you know? Yeah, but he said he's a border brother from the 30s, from 39. There were some border brothers in the 30s back in the 90s. La Onda. La Onda don't shine shoes. They say. Visas. Oh yeah. I heard something about they got like Chicano Crips and Bloods in Arizona. Somebody told me that one time. What if they got Norteños out there to trip? Arizona. I've only been through there once, bro. I don't really know much about Arizona. I've been through, was it Phoenix or Tucson? I can't remember what city. I don't think it was Phoenix. He started two hoods, but that he ran with us. That's in the pen. Oh yeah, he said he started. I think Mitchell Street was one. I forget what the other one was. Maybe DFL. No, I think he said he was from DFL. The bison are deep in Arizona, probably. Ain't Arizona like a big desert? It's so hot out there, huh? He tapped in a couple times. Mitchell Street, they're homeboys, bro. Yeah, man. Phoenix. Yeah, I don't think I was in Phoenix. I forget what city I passed through. It was just brief. I just passed through Arizona. I remember some parts of it looked foresty, and then some parts of it looked desert. I remember we went through a part of Arizona that had snow. It was a trip. I didn't even know it snowed in Arizona. Again, like I said, I don't know much about Arizona. Selective yards in Arizona. I'm here now. Oh, really? Yeah. Arizona, Phoenix. I have heard Phoenix is hella big, hella widespread, but I've never been there. I've been to what's that city called? Albuquerque, but that's New Mexico. I've been through there. It's a trippy place. It's like red. Everything's red out there. Even the dirt, like the landscape is like red or like a reddish color, kind of like an orangey reddish color. I don't know. I don't think Arizona looked like that though, but New Mexico definitely some of it looked like that. What's up, Rich? El Goocher, the Gooch. Hey Timo, look, there's the Gooch. Yeah, I went through New Mexico once. I remember I seen a lot of Native Americans selling like trinkets, like their little artesanias, artisan stuff. It was kind of cool. Beer. You heard what happened? You heard what happened to Flacco, Rich? But yeah, man. So yeah, if he goes to jail in Arizona, where's he gonna be at? And go out there fighting feminists. Yeah, but it's crazy. It's just crazy, bro. Like I said, there's room for us to all grow without drama. Well, Flacco, he's on the run right now. Unfortunately, he allegedly shot two people. You don't believe me? Here's a here's a story right here. If you want to read it, I just put it in the comments. YouTube drama. Runner was a drama. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Honestly, I didn't even know a lot of people had turned on Gunner. I kind of been out of the loop a little bit. I've been kind of busy. When I got back on YouTube, I started seeing all this content about Gunner this and Gunner that, and I was like, "What did Gunner do?" And then the only I heard the big thing I heard about was the whole American Cholo thing. I don't know if he did other things besides that, but that's what I heard. That's the main one I heard. Maybe he did other things. I have no clue. It's unfortunate, man. Like I said, it's just unfortunate if it is true that he's starting drama, or if anyone's starting drama like that. It's just unnecessary, man. It's unnecessary to hate on people and backstab people and do all this stuff, man. It's like I said, YouTube is big, bro. You know, there's money for all of us, and there's content for all of us to make, man. We don't have to be hating on each other and doing each other wrong, man. That's just screwed up, man. But sometimes when people come from a bad lifestyle, unfortunately, it brings bad things. You know, you guys heard about that Mexican family in Las Vegas? They supposedly seen a UFO in their backyard. It's right there. You guys seen that story? It says family claimed that something crashed in their backyard and it wasn't human. That's a kind of interesting story. Unless they were high, it was an illegal alien. But yeah, man, like I said, I keep it drama free. Keep the drama for your mama. Keep it away from me. I just do my thing as Oakland Latinos United. If you're cool and you're coming with positive, good energy, you know what I mean? That's all I care about. Other than that, you know what I mean? To Hot Cheetos? What the hell's Hot Cheetos movie? I never even heard of it. I only got a picture. It was a tall guy. It was Flacco on the run. He crashed his UFO. So Flacco's an alien now. He's trying to beam. You want Scotty to beam him up? Nah, man. But Flacco, if he watching, man, I hope you're all right, man, and I hope you get it together, man. That's all I can really say. No ill will from my part. Channel the talking. I've been hearing this shit for decades. It's never going to happen. Yeah, no, I already said that, Rich. If you're gonna talk about your further raza, you cannot have gang ties. That's just how it is, bro. That's how it is. I know people might get mad or might argue with me. You just cannot have gang ties if you're gonna be for the gente, because that's always gonna be a conflict of interest. Always. Just it's just no way around it. Just it is what it is. What's up, RB Nessie? You heard the big story? We're on here talking about the big story on YouTube. I could send you a link. No, I'm not talking about gangs. I'm talking about all the drama that's been happening on YouTube with all the Chicano prison channels. Uh, Flacco got allegedly, Flacco from Comics Perspective is on the run because he shot two people this morning in Arizona. And here's a link if you want to read it. It's in the comments. Or you don't see I'm telling the truth. Allegedly, you know what I mean? Because we don't know, but no one got killed. But he is an ex-convict. He shot two people, so I don't think that's gonna be good. The two people that got shot, they're all right. It looks like it wasn't life-threatening, but they did get shot. But there's two links to the story. But yeah, man, never talk about how good of our. I know. I try to talk about the good things of our people, the history of our people, our struggle, and how we come up, man. I talk about the bad things too from time to time, but I try to talk about the good as well. I try to talk about both. Try to keep it on a positive note. Especially coming from a place like where I'm from, where it's just so much negativity all the time and drama and bad stories and just people doing dumb shit 24/7. It's yeah, you want to see something better for sure. You know, but yeah, man. So yeah, it's just been a lot of drama, a lot of fallouts on YouTube, RB Nezzy, lately. It's sad. It's just really sad. Runner, I say. Lockdown 20. Oh yeah, I used to watch him a long time ago. His name is William Vick. And that's his name. Sell it with Trump. But yeah, and then last year, like I said earlier, homie got killed. Savage, hella Chicano looking dude. He's like, I think he said he's like Native American and Italian. I think is what he said he is, something like that. I don't know what Gunner is. I don't know if Gunner's mixed or what is he. Rojo's obviously, he's a white dude, Trump style. I don't know if he's gonna go to fags. It's not that serious. But I know in a state like Arizona, those states are hella strict. You know what I mean? Pulling Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, I don't know what race he is, bro. I think he said he's Italian mixed with native one time. I think that's what he said he was. Could be lying. I have no clue. You know, but he grew up around Chicanos. You know, he's just one of those dudes that grew up around a lot of Latinos or Mexicans or Chicanos. He said he grew up around a lot of paisas. He doesn't like one house Native American. He's tall. They call him the tall guy. You know what I'll say? Elizabeth Warren. Yeah. Supposedly he was somebody at one point. You know what I mean? That's the story. I've been in a lot of East Coast live panels lately. The East Coast? I've never been on an East Coast live panel. I would assume they're interesting. I remember one time I got on a East Coast live panel, and it was a bunch of Dominicans. It was like Dominicans from New York. It was interesting conversation they were having. They were like New York Dominicans. They talked hella hood, like New York hood. Filipinos. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with Milpitas. I know there's a lot of Asians. Look, there's a lot of Indians there. I didn't know there were African Americans and Mexicans there. I mean, I knew there was probably some Rasa there. Oh yeah, I did a viral tours of Flacco's hood one time. I forgot about that, and I dedicated it to him. I said, "Hey Flacco, this is for you." I just happened to be um, in what you call it in Milpitas that day, and I filmed his hood. It's like a little barrio, like kind of by the 680. It's a little Mexican hood right there. Timo, do you remember what was there before the Great Mall was there? Somebody told me it used to be a car factory or something like that. Now I was too little. This was in the 80s, so I didn't grow up in that area. That side is border with San Jose. A lot of Vietnamese right in that area. Okay. I see a lot of Rasta though in that area too. There's nothing but Indians. Is it? It used to be a lot of Asians before. I remember a lot of Filipinos and stuff like that. Oh yeah, New York they say Latino or they say Spanish. Yo, B, he's Spanish, son. Yeah, I never was too familiar with Milpitas. I mean, the only reason I ever went out there was for the Great Mall. You know, that's the first time I really remember going to Milpitas. I know Elmwood is there. Indians. Oh yeah, in Santa Clara for sure. Santa Clara, Sunnyvale, a lot of Indians out there. Vietnamese and Asians in San Jose now. Not Colombians in San Jose now too. Shitload of them. Elmwood is there. That is true. Right down the street. But I'm saying, Timo, do you remember what was there before? What was there before the Great Wall? Like I said, a lot of people have told me it used to be a car. They used to build cars there. And Jay and I have discussed race is more important. The further west you go, the U.S. The term Chicano has a very interesting history. If when you call them Mexicans, but well, yeah, they're not Mexicans, but it can be political, race driven. Yeah, Chicano has a different connotation for sure, and the East Coast isn't race driven, so it's more class based. Are you trying to tell me? I thought they have like those Afrocentric, very hardcore Afrocentric groups in New York, like the 5%ers and the Hebrew Israelites and those kind of groups. Matter of fact, I just seen some Hebrew Israelites today. They be having out here in the Bay now. I don't know if you've seen them around RV Nessie, but you be seeing them out here now. I just seen a group of them today. I was like, what the hell? They were just standing on a corner. I've seen them in Oakland too before. Oh, okay. You're talking about the jail system. Yeah. Yeah, California's wacky when it comes to that. Across the U.S. relative. Yeah. But yeah, man. So what's going on with everybody? Hopefully you guys are having a good night. You know what I mean? I'm didn't have much to say. Man, off that expressway, the Great Mall was a field and companies galore. Okay. Yeah, because somebody told me that the Great Mall itself it's big because they used to build cars there. There used to be a car factory. Not sure what year it closed. Somebody told me it closed like in the mid 80s, I think. What they told me. But they told me just like in Fremont, because Fremont used to have Numi and now they have the um uh now that they have the Tesla now. You know what I mean? In Fremont. So someone told me that that's what the Great Mall used to be. That it used to be a similar to Numi, or now it's Tesla in Fremont. It was a big car factory. Why did he shoot people? I don't know, bro. Got his wife in bed with a midget. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tesla is Numi now. Numi is Tesla now. But I'm saying what I was told that that's how the Great Mall used to be. You know what I mean? That it used to be uh, a car factory like Numi. I don't know what he shot him for. It doesn't really say. It just says two people were shot. No one killed. It said they were driven. They drove themselves to the hospital. So obviously it wasn't life threatening. Right, scary, but it probably wasn't life threatening. What it was about? Who knows, bro? There's really no info. You know. And I talked to Flacco before, RV Nessie, and he was always a nice guy to me. I've never had a problem with the dude. I talked to him before. I even talked to him privately a couple of times, and he was cool. You know what I mean? He gave me a little pointers and tips on how to grow my channel. So hey, I appreciate that. I don't, like I said earlier, I'm not celebrating that he did this or laughing at it. It actually makes me sad. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up, GC? Makes me a little sad to see that happen. Like, damn, bro. Like, it's crazy that you like this. I have no idea if it's the YouTube drama that just got to him and maybe he flipped. Who knows, bro? He sent me pics, exactly. Cadillac Chris, what's up, GC? Underwater Mackin. GC knows already. From the Himalayas. Yeah, man. Again, YouTube sadly is becoming a soap opera. It's becoming Melrose Place. You know what I mean? Fucking Simplemente Maria, or what's another famous novela? You know? And then, 1312 got arrested. That was another drama. And, all this other crap that's been going on. It's sad. It's unfortunate, man. It really is. But what can it do? All I can, Marimar, all these novelas, La Feria, Fiera, it's an old one. That's old. God, I'm going way back. That's the 80s. I remember my mom watching it when I was a kid. There was a novela called La Fiera about a mean woman. Savage, I talked about that earlier. Savage got killed last year. Gunner, everybody turned on him. It's crazy, man. Dos mujeres, un camino. That's right. I mean, I wish I could, bro. I don't think they would listen to me. I'm sending them straight now. If you're watching, any of you guys, there's no reason for you to hate on people, try to do people bad. There's no reason in you to try to prove that you're something you're not, especially if it's something from the past. Just be yourself, man. If you got game, use that game and mac these motherfucking viewers and make that money. Fuck hating on the next player. You feel me? That's the only advice I could give you. You know what I mean? I'm not hating on nobody. I'm right here. Stop the nonsense. Stop making our raza look bad. Stop making Chicanos from Northern California look bad. That's all I can say. Hell, American Cholo viewers and all them. T-drama. Dubs, yeah. Hell, he hasn't been caught up in drama, has he? I didn't hear too much about Dubs. There's room for all of us. That's all I got to say. Was that Dubs on there? Hey, man, I'm 405 Mac with a capital M. I ain't interested in hurting nobody and trying to hurt me. Yeah, exactly. Old Chip Russell from the Bay. What's up, Cultura? Let's talk about why we shouldn't be toxic. I mean, shouldn't be toxic because negative energy is just not good. And I know RV Nessie will believe me when I tell him this. When you portray negative energy, negative emotions, and negativity, that follows you. That's the reality. It follows you. It's a fucking cancer. It's always good to just get rid of it. That's why I don't have no ill will towards anybody. I don't wish Flacco anything bad, man. I hope he turns himself in and works it out. If he didn't do it, then hopefully he clears his name. If he did do it, then he has to pay the consequence. Unfortunately, that's life. And I don't wish nothing bad upon him or anybody else. I'm an old head. Exactly. Drunk got mad and shit. The video was taken down tonight, but I'm sure someone recorded. Who got mad and drunk? He packed the blower. Why? Who was mad? Who got all drunk and mad? But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. The Patron, nah. I don't spaz off Patron, brother. I haven't drank that stuff in years. I just spaz off of life, you know. But yeah, man. I know, same here. I spaz naturally too. I mean, Dub was mad and drunk. He was talking shit to one of his former subs on live. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't watched. I don't really watch Dub's channel, so I don't know. I've seen his channel a long time ago. Like I said, I kind of been out of the loop with a lot of these channels, bro. You know what I mean? I kind of just been doing my own thing. I only talk about what happened tonight because it's kind of a big story. So I wanted to tap in and give my 2 cents on it. And I've talked to Flacco before, and again, he was always a cool dude to me. So never had a problem with the dude. It's unfortunate that a lot of people turned on him if that is the case. So fucked up. If that is true. I can't blame him for being mad if people were hating on him and smutting him up and stuff. But too bad it took this direction. But that whatever happened today could be something totally different that we don't know about. Bro, I remember some blown up about what is that? I remember some blown about now you got viewers and you met other people trying to shine too, and someone was like, "How are these people over 35?" Yeah, grown man. Flacco might off himself because he's hunted. I don't know. That's allegedly. I have no clue. I forgot who that. It was probably one of his new name is YT Shooter. I don't know who that is. It was like 2 months ago. Dove blocked you. Yeah, I haven't seen Doves in a long time. That's crazy. That fool is 45. He's the same age as me. I'm 45. We're the same age basically. YT Shooter? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds of other beefs on here, bro, that we don't even know about. You know, just like wasn't there a beef between Jay Diggs and Whack 100 a while back? I don't know. They're still beefing. Copyright claim. Maybe 5 comments. That's crazy. A lot of people turned on him, huh? I mean, he did what we say in Spanish, una mamada, bro. That's what he did, bro. I don't blame him solely because I heard it was other people too that did it. But yeah, that wasn't right what he did, bro. At least to American Cholo. Whether you like American Cholo a lot or not, that was not cool, bro, at all. I don't know if Irving Nessie knows about what happened on that one, but that was not cool whatsoever. If you're gonna put a jacket on someone, bro, man, be sure you're right. Oh yeah, I heard something about that. The town's cool, still violent as ever. Dude lied about COI stories. He rolled it up. Nellis. Oh, Arby Nessie allegedly? Well, yeah, I think he did. Uh, Gunner made a video. I didn't watch the video though, but Gunner supposedly made a video where he put some fake paperwork that said that American Cholo was a pedophile, and that wasn't true. And that's a no to put people false information like that on people, bro. So you know what I mean? A lot of people turned on them because of that. you know. And some people are saying that, it wasn't, Gunner didn't know it was fake. He didn't investigate. Uh, he didn't investigate to see if it was real. And now they're saying that the paperwork. This is what I heard in another channel. That the paperwork was from a guy who's like way older than American Cholo. I think he's like in his 70s now. But when I guess when he was in his 50s, he got arrested for being with a 16-year-old, and um, and he had the same last name as American Cholo, same last name but different first name, and I guess someone crossed out, changed the name and put Gil's name. His name is Gil, I think, or Gilbert. I don't know what his real name is. They call him Gil, and the paperwork looked like it was American Cholo's, and it wasn't true. It was actually the paperwork of some guy that's way older than American Cholo, some guy that's like in his 70s. American Cholo is probably about my age. So, just like Flacco, we're all about the same age. And Gunner supposedly put some false information. But I don't blame Gunner slowly on that one, because there were some other people that brought up that information too, though. So, that's some other people put that fake paperwork too, I heard. So, it's fucked up, man. That's really fucked up. Period. If I was American Cholo, I'd be heated, man. I know he was pissed, bro. You know. The Sea Dog? Did they? I remember Sea Dog. Is American? Maybe American Cholo might be a little bit older than me. I'm not sure. I thought he was maybe about my age, but he might be older than me. Yeah, you don't do that now. Or even I'm not even a gang member or a dude from the streets, but because I grew up around street people, even I know that, bro. Trust me. Yeah, man. You don't. You're putting a jacket on someone. That's like putting a snitch jacket on someone, and they're not a snitch. You know what I mean? How are you gonna put a freaking pedophile jacket on someone? You better, if you're gonna put something like that out there to the world, you better make sure it's real. Period. Okay, so he's a little bit older than me then. Because in '96, I was 19 years old in 1996. God, I'm old. I guess Flacco was exactly my age. Yeah, it's messed up, bro. It's messed up. That's what I'm saying. All this drama on YouTube, it's fucking sad. Lord, wow, you were 69. Five, goddamn, you were hella young. You were barely born. Yeah, I was 19 in 1996. I remember when that was the year Tupac got killed. I remember that. That's when the height of the West Coast versus the East Coast was going on. Puffy and Biggie versus Tupac and Death Row. That was like the big thing back then. Also the year I think. No, he never got killed. He died. Yeah, he died in '95. It's, people forget. Easy E and Selena died, I think, on the same week. I think Easy E died first, and I think Selena died a week later. On the grassy knoll. I wonder what Fast Ass Dave is gonna say about this. But yeah, man. And Biggie Smalls. Yeah. Chalino Sanchez, I think he died like early 90s, I want to say. Like 92, 93, or something like that. He died like way back. I was still small when he was young when he died. Maybe 95. I know it was in there somewhere in the early 90s. May 21st. Where was he from? He was from Brooklyn, right? From Bedford Stuyvesant. Bedford Stuyvesant's son. It's crazy because Tupac was born in the East. Wasn't he born in New York? Oh, yeah. I haven't seen Fast Ass Dave in a minute. Yeah, I kind of remember Selena before she got popular. Like, not that much, but I know I remember seeing her maybe a year or two before her death. She was starting to come up. Chris Rock. Yeah. Yeah, that's a famous neighborhood out there. I didn't hear about Selena. I started hearing about Selena, I want to say like 92, 93. At least when I first started hearing about her. I started seeing her a lot on TV, and she was starting to blow up at the time. But I don't know. Yeah, those of you who remember when Selena was alive, I don't remember her being as famous, so I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't remember like hell of people bumping Selena as much. I do remember seeing her on TV here and there, like Johnny Canales. Yeah, take it away. Yeah, he show. But I don't remember like her being big, like everyone being a hardcore Selena fan. Oh yeah, I remember that Howard Stearns. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I've heard it before. It's kind of messed up, but I don't know. I mean, that's just me. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just the people I was around, but I don't remember her being as famous. I remember she was more. It seemed like she got more famous once she was gone. Unfortunately, especially after the movie came out. Howard Stearns. You know, the one thing I did like from Howard Stearns, I like no shit, Timo. I'm not saying she wasn't famous. I'm saying at least I don't remember her being as famous before. I don't remember her being hella famous until after she passed away. Beetlejuice. Now, Arvinessa, you know it was hella funny when Howard Stearns used to do the prank calls. Now those were fucking hilarious. The Howard Stern prank calls. I don't know if you guys remember them. Motherfuckers were funny. With Sal and Richard, I think was the name of the guys. He used to have them prank call people. Those used to be hella. To me, at least, they were funny. Some of them were not all of them, but some of them were hella funny. Especially when they used to call this guy. They supposedly had a big cock. That shit was hilarious. They used to call and mess with him. What, Die Fuhrer? Die Fuhrer? Die Fuhrer. Die Fuhrer. All right, Mussolini. I don't know. Whatever happened to Fraser? Man, I missed the morning shows on the station. Which one? The remember the doghouse? Mussolini over here. Howard Stearns. I remember the doghouse too. They were popular around the same time. Howard Stern was popular. Capiche? Capisco. What would I say? One. Is it Capiche or is it Capisco? I heard it was Capisco. Capire too. They also say Capire. But you know, Italy's so big, they probably pronounce it different in every region. Turkey vulture. I know, RPJV. Yeah, man. Howard Stern is doing his thing. I think he's still around. I don't know. He might be still around. Howard Stern used to be hella popular back in the days. Well, Beetlejuice. Oh, they got Beetlejuice, and he had a few other weirdos on his show. Remember that show where he come on TV? He showed like naked women and stuff. He had the black girl who used to have a transplant or Hughes. Oh, you're talking about what was her name? What's her name? The black girl, Robin. Robin, yeah, yeah, Robin. Robin Quivers, I think was her name, or something like that. Yeah, Robin. She's always go along with all the dumb shit he said. Oh, Michael J. Fox. Oh, Michael J. Fox got he got Parkinson's, don't he? I'm high as fuck. Who? Michael J. Fox? That I don't know. But yeah, man. Yeah, I remember. I remember Howard Stearns and all that. I used to watch his show sometimes. Yeah, was he on Skante? Or did he relapse? That I don't know. Oh, with Parkinson, purple hair. Yeah, yeah. Howard Stearns was crazy. Remember the movie? Remember the room? Wasn't it called Private Parts or something like that? The movie was pretty funny. I seen the movie way back in the days. The Drunken Dwarf. Which one? Beetlejuice? The black one? Oh no 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 no! Not the black, a white dude, right? He had a white one too, right? I forget his name. Who's saying the same stuff? He had some characters. Yeah, he had a lot of characters. I remember he used to have like some crazy black lady too that used to yell at everyone. I can't remember her name though. Hey, RV Nancy, did you ever hear of a show from New York? I never really watched it because I don't think they used to show it out here, but I learned about it later on when YouTube came out called Opie and Anthony with Patrice O'Neill. That show was pretty funny. I don't know if you ever heard it. It's an old school show. Hank with the glasses, he was a little person. He was always drunk. Yeah, yeah, I remember him. I remember him. I didn't remember his name though, but I remember him. Anthony Cumia. Yeah, I know Anthony Cumia. He's a trip. He's still around, ain't he? And he called like Compound News or something, or Compound Media or something like that. I know about Anthony Cumia. I used to listen to those fools back in the days. I used to listen to Patrice O'Neill all the time too. Damn, imagine if Patrice O'Neill was still alive. Oh no, I didn't know that. Anthony Cumia, that was a trip. Did Howard do the Bensonhurst Italian? Which one? The one I showed you a long time ago? I don't think it was from Howard Stearns. If it's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, man. I'm probably gonna get off soon, man. I gotta get some rest myself. American History X. American History X, really? I thought that movie was filmed in Los Angeles. Benson Hoist. Is it Benson Hoist? Is Bensonhurst still Italian? I heard now it's like mostly Asian. I don't think that was from American History X. Was it? I remember a movie where he ranks about different races, but I don't remember. I think it was another movie, bro. I could be wrong, but I don't remember, bro. Yeah, I've seen American History X a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Yeah, I've seen it when it first came out. No, not when it first came out, but it was fairly new when I seen it. The tricky movie. Edward Norton. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know where. No, I don't think Sammy the Bull. I don't think John Gotti was from Bensonhurst. R.V. Nessie might know that one. White Man marches on. I do remember that. I think John Gotti was from Queens. I think, if I remember right. I read a little bit about John Gotti a long time ago. But anyway, I'm probably gonna get off soon. What are you guys saying out there? What's the plan? New Jersey, Manhattan, parts of CT, New Jersey, New Jersey. Hey, oh, hey, you're missing my shirt. From the Bronx region, though. Can you watch the hair? I just done my hair. But yeah, man. The Bergen Hunt and Fish Club. Rod and Gun Club. Saturday Night Fever. That was from Saturday Night Fever, wasn't it? Can you watch the hair? I worked very hard on it. Just watch the head. The Sands and Guns Club. Can you believe this Puerto Ricans are moving into the neighborhood? What are we gonna do about it? Yo, Rich on EVK, they made a video on Dubs. I'll check it out. Hey, RV Nessie, what is and it's like a group of 5'2", 200-pound dudes with like bags and salami. What's Bensonhurst like now? Is it still Italian? I heard it's not really an Italian neighborhood no more. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. Was it always an Italian neighborhood or was it a mixed neighborhood with just a lot of Italians? I remember always hearing about Bensonhurst. Of Gabagool. I'm just saying that it's still an Italian neighborhood. It changed. In Gabagool, the immigration changed it quite a bit. Oh, okay, till the 60s. So what, by the 80s? It's Puerto Rico. Those Puerto Ricans are moving into the neighborhood. Yo, Joey, what are we gonna do about it? We gotta make sure those mirror cocksuckers don't move to our neighborhood. That motherfuckers went from spaghetti with meatballs to arroz with gandules. I heard there's a lot of Chinese too, and or Asians in Bensonhurst now. Somebody told me that one time. Sack Trill Sports Store. Hey, remember back in the days when the corner store used to be a deli. Now it's a freaking Puerto Rican bodega. Sacralis. I never heard of it. Oh, they sell like good pork there. That sounds like us complaining about the Italians complaining about the Puerto Rican store. Sounds like us complaining about how the Mexican store today is a hipster store. Got a fucking Western Union, there's like 16 fucking cats on the counter. Talk over here. But for reals, RV Nessie, that sounds like us complaining that the Mexican store in Oakland is now a fucking hipster shop. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, blood. Remember when the fucking Los Mexicanos used to be Los Mexicanos? Now a bunch of fucking hipsters hang out there. That sounds like us in Oakland complaining. Tell me I'm lying. Or in the Mission. Like, fuck, bro. I remember when the Mission was all raza. Now that's just all a bunch of fucking hipsters. Those dirty fucking hipsters. You know what, RB Nessie? When I was a kid, and I don't know if Shortcuts might remember this, but I remember when there used to still be a lot of just butcher shops around the Bay Area, bro. Like I remember there were still a lot of butcher shops around when I was a kid in Oakland and in the Bay Area, Alameda, Oakland, different cities. You know what I mean? They used to have places that were just butcher shops. And then they started opening the Mexican stores with the butcher shops inside, and that kind of started changing it. But I remember when there were still some butcher shops in Oakland and Alameda too. I think in San Francisco they might have a few still left. Studio 54. I heard Studio 54 was the kind of place where you could have a threesome, dance on the dance floor, get cocaine snorted off your cock, and all in the night. Is that true? What was the other sex place that was famous in New York? What was it called? Plato's Retreat. Anybody ever heard about it? I'm saw the Ramones. Oh yeah, CBGB's. That's in what? In the Bowery, right? I know a little bit about the history of that place. Yeah, we don't have a lot of butcher shops left, Rich, out here. Most of them are inside the Mexican stores. At least out here in the Bay Area. I think there's one by around here by where I live. I think there's still one. It's in the East Village. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about that place. Famous for punk rock music. Yeah, I know Studio 54 was. Trust me, I've seen a few documentaries about it. I've been hearing about Studio 54 since I was a kid, bro. I can remember them talking about it. Spark State House, where bosses go to get staked up. Punk, bluegrass, and blue. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I know that place has a big history with music for sure, especially with the punk rockers. You know, you love the Ramones, Gooch. Stop lying. CBGBs. That's what the CBGB stood for. Orale. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I gotta get off. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Just wanted to tap in because of the crazy news going on YouTube. Unfortunately, man, bunch of fucking drama on here. It's sad, but what can you do, man? All you can do is just keep your head up and move forward and just do better. And I don't wish nothing bad upon what nor Flacco, nor Gunner, nor Rojo, or nobody out there, you know, Dankin and Drankin, or anybody out there, bro, from that camp. You know what I mean? Hey, may they all do well, may they improve and find a way to stay out of drama. That's all I can say. You feel me? Other than that, you know, there's a lot of room for us out here to grow. There's no reason for people to be hating on each other. There's no reason for us to be making our people look bad, especially us Chicanos that are from Northern California, from the Bay, the Valley, whatever, Sacramento, wherever you may be from. You know what I mean? Just keep the drama for your mama. That's all I can say. Keep it away from me. If Hot Flacco hit me, hey, I wouldn't want to talk to him though, because I don't know if that'll get me in trouble, harboring a criminal or something like that. I'm good. You know what I mean? But if Flacco's watching, man, hey, just turn yourself in, bro. That's all I can say. Other than that, I gotta let you guys go. You guys be safe. All right, y'all.